YouTube is Journey for Healthy and Me. This morning I'm going to make myself a sandwich for lunch today. And I wanted to make myself the bread. This is what I use to make the bread. I use flaxseed meal. I don't have any regular flaxseed meal, so I had to get the milled. This stuff works too, but it's not the same as the flaxseed meal. Like, this one's a lot more softer, the other one's more grainier, so you get a more like bread-like texture. I'm going to use some egg whites, some sea salt, some baking powder, and some flaxseed seeds, which basically, these seeds, this is like 94 cents at Walmart. These seeds blended up make flaxseed meal. And then the next process after the flaxseed meal is the milled flaxseed meal. So I like it like this to sprinkle over salads. Plus also too, you can put it in your smoothies. Also too, you can put it in your bread. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in my bread. I got 2 tablespoons of this flaxseed meal. But first I'm going to spray my pan. You can use butter or you can use, I'm watching my fats and oils and stuff. So I'm going to use a little bit of this just to coat the thing so it doesn't stick. The 2 tablespoons of the flaxseed meal, which by the way is 60 calories for 2 tablespoons. And fiber is 4 grams of fiber and 4.5 of total fat, no saturated or trans fat, and no sugar, just dietary fiber 4 grams, and 3 grams of protein. So it has some protein in there too. And then I'm going to use egg whites. I'm going to use just 2. And then I'm going to put some seeds in there. You can put whatever you want in here. You can put as much as you want. You can put onions. You can put garlic. You can put cinnamon. You can put sugar, brown sugar, whatever you like, in your bread. But I'm actually going to make a chicken sandwich. So I want this to taste like real bread. And then baking soda. Oh, powder, I'm sorry. Baking powder. Just a 1/4 of a teaspoon. Yeah, that's what that is. And then I'm also going to use some sea salt. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to blend this up with a fork. And make sure it coats like the entire bottom. And then you're going to pop it in the microwave for a minute or 2. And you got bread. And what you do is you cut it in half. Now, just because I'm using this little bread thing, the shape of bread, you can use whatever you want. You don't have to use this. I just, my son has this for his sandwiches. And I decided to use it because it's shaped like a bread. But you can use anything. You can use a coffee cup, and then you have like little biscuits, and then you just slice it. This won't come out so big, but I'll show you guys what it comes out like, and I'll be back in a minute to show you. Okay, so it just came out the oven after 2 minutes. You just pop it out. If it's on a cup, it'll just pop right out. Well, this is what it looks like, and I'm just going to cut it in half. And I always mess this up, you guys, always. If it comes out perfect now, then it's crazy. Okay, so I went ahead, because it was too thin to cut in half. You see, I was trying to cut it. I just went ahead and decided to just take that and cut it in half. And just make myself like a half sandwich. Now, this is chicken breast in a can. With a little bit of chipotle dressing, a tablespoon of it. So, and there's my sandwich for the day. This with a piece of fruit. It's going to be a healthy lunch. You know, something light, not too heavy. But yeah, you guys, that's my sandwich. Alright, you guys. Have a great day.
Just got home from work and getting the kids, and I just was going to show you guys my soup. This is a kind of like a throw together soup. I was really hungry. I wanted to make a butternut squash soup that I saw Brenda Lee Turner from Lee Secrets do. However, it required like a lot of preparation because you have to like cut the butternut squash and put it in the oven to bake, and then you put it through the blender, and it was just too, I wasn't tired trying to wait and do all that. But I will do it tomorrow when I get off of work and I have a little bit more time. Right now, this is my soup, which is 3 ounces of shrimp. Yeah, cooked shrimp. And 1 cup of vegetable broth, the organic fat-free. And I also have cilantro in here. And green peppers, red peppers, just the little tiny sweet ones, cut in little pieces. I also have in here cabbage, just a little sliver of cabbage. And I like spicy, y'all, so of course there's cayenne pepper in here, and there's pepper, crushed red pepper, and some sea salt. And it's very simple, you know, and very quick and very easy, and it tastes good. It's gonna fill me. And for lunch I had a chicken sandwich made on the flaxseed meal that I showed you guys. And then for breakfast I had oatmeal. And then after breakfast, 2 hours later, I had a protein shake, which is kind of like a meal replacement. And it wasn't like a completely protein shake. It was like a half a scoop of protein, vanilla, and then I did some strawberries, some psyllium husk, and I just chugged that down with a little bit of milk, a little bit of water, and a little bit of Truvia. And then of course I snacked on some almonds, maybe about 10 almonds today, and I also had an apple and a string cheese. So far that's all I've had. And alright, you guys, talk to you later. I'm about to tune in later to watch my pumpkin pie video. I'm about to make pumpkin pie for dessert. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye. Hi YouTube, this is Jenny for Healthy and Me. Today I'm doing pumpkin pie, and it is my first time doing it. And I'm actually doing I'll put the link below, that pumpkin pie that Brenda Lee Turner does on her Lee Secrets channel. So I'll definitely post the link below. But this is what I'm doing. First I'm going to make the crust. You're going to need some almond flour. You're going to need some almond flour and some coconut oil for the crust. You're going to need some Truvia, some vanilla, some pumpkin pie spice, some pumpkin, some sea salt, some Greek yogurt, plain non-fat, some unsweetened almond milk, and a vanilla protein shake of your choice, okay? And that's going to be for the pumpkin actual pie filling, but this is going to be for the crust. So let's get started. First, we're going to do a half a cup of the almond flour to make the crust. 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. Make sure your hands are nice and washed, because you actually have to get your hands messy to create the crust. So, of course, this is what it looks like when you combine it. Okay, so I've changed my pan to the little small one. I'm actually going to go with my hand and just kind of like coat the bottom of it. I just want to make sure the bottom is like coated, you know, evenly. So just, you know, coat. And my hands are clean, you guys. I was actually at work and a pen busted on me, but I did wash my hands so many times today. Alright, so you coat the bottom of the pan as much as you can. And this is optional, actually. You don't need to do the crust. But I wanted to, you know, do like a real pie, you know. So I ain't had it in a while. That's my oven preheating. By the way, it's going to bake for 15 minutes at 425. Yes. And then after that, you're going to bake it for about 30 to 55 minutes on 350. Okay. So this is the bottom of the crust. Okay, so now while I have the crust just sitting and chilling out, I'm actually going to go ahead and put everything into my mixing bowl. And then I'm going to go ahead and mix it up. And then I'm going to pour that into my pie pan and bake it. Hold on one moment. First we're going to do the almond milk. We're going to do a half a cup. This is a half a cup of almond milk. And I'm using the unsweetened vanilla. We're going to, so a half a cup of Greek yogurt. Fine. And then I'm also going to do, it's supposed to be a tablespoon of vanilla. I actually don't have that. I have about maybe less than half of that.
Let me
In the meantime, I'm going to do a teaspoon of pumpkin spice. Pumpkin pie spice. So that's that. A 4 teaspoon, I'm sorry, of sea salt. A half a cup of vanilla protein powder. I'm also gonna do 2. Actually, I'm just gonna do 1 tablespoon of the Truvia. I'm going to do the entire contents of this can. So now I'm going to bake it and I'll show you guys the finished product when it's done. Pie is done. Take a look. Voila. And it's hard on the top. Not hard, but you know, it's hardened. And this is what I did to make it a little bit more interesting. So what I did, I took that plain Greek yogurt, okay, and I added a little bit of pumpkin spice into a container. I added a little bit of this in here with some pumpkin spice and a little bit of agave, which is like a sweetener. It's like honey in there, and I mixed it up real good. And I'm gonna pour like a little spoonful of that. I'll put a spoon over my piece of pie. And I'm about to take a try. So this is what it looks like. Piece of pie. And this is that yogurt with the pumpkin spice and the sweet agave. And of course I gotta have my coffee. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Guys, I'm so excited. This is good.